Welcome back, everyone. We're here again for the Skyward Sword Randomizer Season 2 tournament grand finals between Gymnast and YourAverageLink. So, yeah, on commentary, it will be CJ and myself, and on tracking, we will have Gidude. So, thanks, everyone, and have a great race. So, this is game 2, and YourAverageLink won game 1 earlier today. So since Jim is on the winner bracket side of the tournament, he's up a BO3 right now. So if YourAverageLink wins this game, we have bracket reset, basically.
Yep. Very exciting times. We get the salty run back today as well.
Oops. I have to set this. So yeah. This is so we are guaranteed to have one more game at least. And the bot decided that we will play the same settings as the last seed. So yeah. Oops.
Whoa. Things just...
Yeah. No, so sorry. That's because something. It should be fine soon.
Node CG moment. Alright, Alka, what do you think our dungeons are going to be today?
I hope we have the opposite dungeons, just to have a little difference from the last seed.
I like Jim calling out the bot pick on the swordless here.
And we are starting right now.
Here we go. My bet's on Skyview, Cistern, and Sandship.
I'm on Skyview, Earth Temple, and Lightning Blue Mining Facility. And Harp already.
That's a good start. It'll be interesting to see if any of our runners just dip back in and sleep immediately.
Yal did that.
And Fire Sanctuary. Yeah. Yal is doing. They are both doing that. I like this play a lot.
Yeah, Yal did it against Jasnik, so I'm absolutely not surprised that he's doing it right now.
Yep. This is a good play in front fill at least. I can see arguments against it in like our upcoming changes to logic.
Yeah. It's actually pretty nice to do now because you don't have that much checks at the start of a seed.
The fact that this is swordless really amplifies the strength of this.
Yeah, I agree on this.
Nice door sync.
Also, with some luck, we will not need an Ember tablet. So maybe 2 tablets today.
Can't wait for Amber start.
So basically, the difference with last seed is that we traded Saint Chip for Earth Temple. Very, very nice.
This is actually probably in my top 3 dungeon combos, personally.
I think my favorite scenes are LMF seeds. Especially in Cordless.
I've kind of grown unfond of LMF personally with Open LMF. I think Main Node will do a lot to rejuvenate LMF. but that's just me.
Yeah, earrings. Earrings and whip are super important. Beetle may be
well.
important. Yeah.
Claw shots may be important for logical reasons, but we'll see.
Yeah. This is the most vanilla spiral charge you can ever have in Random.
Yeah, so far at least.
Yeah.
People have talked about adding the spiral charge check yet. We just haven't figured out the total logistics of it yet.
Yeah. Also, I'm starting to have questions about this seed because this is the exact same harp and spiral charge placement as the last seed between Jasnix and Yal.
Oh, I think it was as game 1.
It's no, it's not the same as game 1. It's the same as the previous BO match.
Jesus, that's a lot of crystals.
It was not the same game mode, but still.
There's no way we don't see Betrow from at least one runner, right?
Yeah, there's a chance.
I'm not surprised Jim isn't doing it, but I will be surprised if Yal doesn't. Did we see what our starting pillar was?
Yeah, it's Emerald. So, yeah. Yeah, both runners going to Sky makes sense. They are both runners that like to go to Sky as soon as possible.
Beetle and HCB on Alan.
Okay, so I guess we will be. Yeah, I guess we will be doing slingshots today, just in case.
Earth Temple is open, so the key pieces are not shuffled.
Beetle sorts is nice. It's not the most useful sorts, but at least you know that getting a projectile is a high priority. Close shots in Summit and Central Scale of these sorts.
Close shots in Summit is a wild hint.
Yeah. Especially as you don't know if you can get close shots without Mogma Meats.
It's a really good hint, but it's still just a wild thing to see. I wonder if this is going to translate into like early hearings.
Route in Soup, I like it.
Yeah, I prefer the reverse Sky route in this. Yeah, he's not routing Soup. In the situation with the early bottle, because you want the
Did he drink
spores.
Soup?
Yeah, he drank the soup because he wants the spores.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Ancient Sister and had the boss key chest, so boss key, so I'm assuming that's west wing or east wing, and Sparrow dead.
Yeah. It's pretty nice to know that it's pretty nice to know that Vyborski is on that chest, because you can go mode Ancient System if you have some luck. Also, it seems that it was Aulan that had Horn Colossus Beetle, so
yeah,
that's really bad unless you get a Beetle Crystals hint. Also,
yeah, I'm getting some money here, but no projectile to capitalize on it with.
Yeah. Yal didn't go to Pumpkin yet, so he might be doing the soup route.
I like the sprouting from Yell, personally. I'm a big
like
fan
this.
of
Especially
routing the
since
soup early when you have early.
it's been known that Jim never does Kina. Literally never. It's always his last location. So if Kina has something, it's really huge for Yal.
Yeah, this is like both a bit of a metagame and a decision decision for Yao.
Yeah. I think it's nice to capitalize on the early bottle.
Yeah. When the setup is free like this, like there's really not a reason to do it. Like Farron is a terrible first pillar in Swordless. When you don't get anything Sphere 1. That's useless until we get to Summit.
PHK is so bad. It's even worse because Senship is now not a dungeon.
Yeah, Sphere 0 Caveski, but Sphere a gajillion claws. So Sword and Summit too, and Bat to Galactos. We might have Slingshot on Galactos for Floria access here.
Well, Ancient System is extremely far in logic in Swordless Seeds, so...
Did I say Patro on Slingshot? That I did mean Slingshot on Patro.
So Summit is incredibly loaded because it has Claw Shots and the Sword.
Did I say Sling on Galactos? Oh no!
Yeah, so Summit is loaded, so the big problem right now is that there's a decent chance you have to get Mogma Meats at this point.
Yeah, there's like a
50% chance.
Is it 50?
Well, 2 required items out of 4.
Yeah, there's 4 checks, there's 2 places it can be, but front fill complicates that.
Well, Claw Shots cannot be on the left.
Yeah, that's another thing. Claw Shots have a 1 of 3 chance of being Mogma Meats locked.
And Sword 4.
Yeah, and Sword is 1 of 4.
I mean, once you find Claw Shots, you can get the last check, so it's fine. It's really interesting. So now the big question is, where is Ruby Tablet? Then where is our access to Summit? And where are earrings?
Yeah.
Because
so I did the math. It is a 50% chance that Mogma Meats are required now.
Yeah, it's big. Especially in Swordless Seeds, because in Swordless Seeds there are only 3 swords in the game. So you have to find 2 out of 3 swords. So if the sword is on Summit Fairies, you have to find the other 2.
Well, I guess it depends on if the like if the Mogma Meats are in a terrible location. Because if the Mogma Meats aren't in a terrible location, like Sword or Claws on Summit Fairies is totally reasonable.
I mean, yeah, that's true. And then you can have both meats hinted on the same hintstone. Oh yeah.
Can't wait for the inevitable seed where both mitts are in the 2 chests in Volcano Summit.
That's true. That's possible. Okay, Song of the Hero Pass in Central Skyloft. So not much. I'm pretty sure Yal will collect this item right here, now.
He won't forget it because he keeps forgetting about it. Is that like 3 progressive pouches so far? Or is that only 2?
That's 2, but that's a lot.
That's half of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim's gonna go after Fledge here. I don't know if Yal did this. I like this.
Yal did not because he had to deliver soup. So, yeah. We have Harp
I mean,
and one Song of the Hero
it's
Path.
only aggressive if he's not routing it with other Academy checks, which at the moment it seems like he's not going to be doing other Academy checks. So,
I mean, what does he have besides Fledge in Academy?
nothing. Which is why he's delaying it, I imagine.
Yeah. And Jim is pushing it. Yeah, I guess it's time for cave dive soon. There's no way you are not.
Yeah, I assume Jim is going straight for cave dive.
Yeah. Imagine Batro having two Song of Hero pieces. That could not lock the progression because you still need the hint for the trial to be in logic. But
yeah, there's nowhere that the hint could be right now.
Central Scale of these sorts, we didn't get a single item there besides the Song of Hero piece. And
it'll be really interesting to see if either of our runners just do it unhinted. It's such a gamble.
Rattle, interesting.
That is interesting.
At least it's easy to turn in. Okay,
that's not Sats, that's a gold rupee.
That's nice. And the red.
And that's more money. Okay, that's Caves is your village starter pack, basically.
Crystals, okay. So nothing that can be searched right now.
We only have to do the 2 checks in village since we know Spare is dead.
I don't even remember if we got crystals in so, okay, that's bomb bag. That
is a very Sats item.
Yeah. And I guess this bomb bag locks the Gust Bellows in Waterfall Cave.
Yeah, but bomb bag is just Sats because they're the temple, so.
Also, it opens Bat 40 because we have access to Waterfall Cave at
night. Yeah, and main Farron access.
Yeah, that's a lot of things. This bomb bag is...
And that puts Slingshot into logic, I think. Doing grass cutting with bombs, I think, is a thing.
Bomb bag has to lock everything now, because bomb bag path to Collectors, and it has to lock basically all of the items at this point.
Wait, do we have both a Sats and a path hint for Batro?
We have a Batro to Collectors. And we have
it's Beetle that's Sats, yeah, the other B word.
The interesting thing is that Yal is full of money and has bomb bag, so expect a Beetle check very soon.
Completely shocked if he does not do Beetle at some point.
If he doesn't do Beetle now, I will be incredibly shocked. Like, I'm pretty sure Beetle has something like a tablet at this point. You don't even care about the logic at this point. Like, it's probably some garbage chain, like there's a projectile in Farron that you need bomb bag for access. And
I mean, that's not really a garbage chain, it's a pretty good hint.
Yeah.
Because now neither runner has to think about, well, assuming Jim goes to Batro, which there's no reason he shouldn't.
Yeah, there's no way a runner doesn't do Beetle as soon as possible when it's hinted. Incredible music for Waterfall Cave.
Yeah, good old Spiral Charge.
I mean, vanilla slingshots, but Aulan also has Fun Colossus Hospital, so... Oh yeah, that would be fun. I'm pretty sure Jim got 5 blues. He has 29, but he's getting his 30 after getting the pledge item, I guess.
Didn't he already get both Academy Crystals that he has access to?
He got 2 crystals there out of 3, I think.
Yeah, but the third is claw locked.
No, 30 is not claw locked.
He got the one in Link's room and he got the one in the plant. So all that's left is Zelda's room and
yeah, maybe.
the thing. And in Sparring Hall.
It's really interesting that Yal gets this check after getting literally every overscale of check.
I'm kind of surprised that Yao hasn't elected to route in at least one Fledge potion.
Has 300 rupees and Bidol slots.
That's
you keep
fair.
your money.
I should say I'm more surprised that Jim is doing it.
Because Jim doesn't know that bomb bag is somewhere.
Although I guess Jim will make the most efficient use of his money. Did he miss the bell?
He did it too early.
That should work. Yeah.
Those were. It's funny that the only way to refill bombs right now is buying them.
And then. Oh no, there's the bomb pots now.
Right? Oh yeah, now there is a bomb pot on Skyloft. That's a lot of harp-shaped objects.
That's a lot of harp-shaped objects. That's a Din's power for 300.
Oh my god, this is so bad. And Pharaoh's courage. Okay, this is so bad.
Courage. Oh no.
This is the worst bidon I have ever seen.
This is such a scam shop. Oh.
This is the worst bidon ever. Yeah, Yal got bellows in.
That's true. That's a tablet.
Okay, it has a tablet. At least there's that. But you are still afraid of this. I'm pretty sure Yal got a heart attack when he went in the bidon shop. At this point, you are like, no, please. And a rupee.
If that's a gold.
Oh, it's garbage. Okay, at this point, buy the Pharaoh's courage.
Yeah, you buy courage at this point.
You have Ruby Tablet and Bomb Bag. You have Ruby Tablet and Bomb Bag. Just go to Eldin.
Yeah, I agree. Although he does get more knowledge by going to Farron. He gets 3 hints.
That's true. Well, yeah, Farron might be better because you can do more checks, I guess. But yeah. It's also in logic because Ruby Tablet is actually out of logic, now that I think.
Yeah. So there's probably a projectile in Farron.
You also know that you cannot get claw shots in Farron.
Well, because we know where claw shots are, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. These enemies are the worst when you don't have a swarm. This is the best Farron music.
It's the best everywhere music because it's gross.
It's the best demise music. Okay, get Boji check.
Jim got it before.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, I was gonna be tracking Jim here, like Jim's checks here for like 30 seconds or so, or like minute and a half or so, and then And then we'll be in uncharted territory, and we'll be all eyes on Yao.
Yeah.
Jim is gonna frantically try to get his bomb bag here.
It's interesting that Yal pushed Batro that much without getting the Batro is required hint.
I don't know. Early crystals, even in Assumeville, or Frontville, always makes me push Batro personally.
Yeah, I agree. But Jim was the one that had the hint but did not push it.
Yeah, really weird plays in that regard from our two runners. Kind of some weird backwards logic.
Okay. It's definitely a Rope Floria moment.
Yeah, I assume we're gonna see Yao do Rope Floria.
Yeah. Let's hope it goes better than in game 1. Let's just say that the 300 rupees on Batro 5 were actually super good in this seed.
I mean, a gold rupee anywhere is usually pretty good. Alright, Jim will get back
God.
50. Jesus.
Yeah, because crystals on 40. And it's bow. It's not required, but...
It is the logical... It is Jim's first logical projectile. And it's in logic.
That just puts the ruby tablet in logic, actually.
Yeah. Now this is an interesting turn of events for Jim.
Yeah. But yeah...
Now if Yao keeps wasting time on Rope Floria, on the other hand...
Yal doesn't need bow, so it's fine.
Fair point. I will admit, gold rupee on TMS in current settings is kind of worthless. And in all settings is kind of worthless. Unless you, like, need to go buy a potion for whatever reason or something like that.
Yeah. Yal is not having fun with Rope Floria. Doesn't seem like he got the same setup as the other runners.
So Yao, please just give it up, but he literally can't get into Floria any other way.
Well, that's the moment he got it when we said to give up. So
yeah, I'll give up.
Well, not this time. Unfortunate, because that's in swordless that you want.
I bet he doesn't have another way to get into Floria, because he doesn't have a sword, so he can't do
the fence hop.
Fence hop, yeah. New rando patch incoming. Removes the fence to Lake Floria so you can get in without a sword. Lowers the fence farther.
Okay, he gave up.
Allow getting in without a jump slash.
It's been a long time since I have seen a runner blow up the entire forest.
And for Bombat.
Now I can understand why Machi is fleeing when you try to save him. If you bomb his face.
You're a bomber. He thinks you're like a suicide bomber or something.
And Jim is getting Ruby Tablet right now.
You're gonna blow up the forest.
Yal just wrote, first trying practice, but not when it matters. Why?
Yao has performance anxiety or something.
I mean, that's understandable.
I mean, yeah, this is pressure. Big pressure for him. Actually, not really, because, like, he's not really under the gun anymore, so to speak, because like he can afford to lose this game much more than he can afford to have lost the previous game.
Yeah, that's true.
Losing is still far from optimal for him. So. More crystals. This crystal's on 40, right?
This is 40, yeah, for him.
Well, the problem is that
Well,
if Yao loses this game, he's back into he's in an actual must-win situation.
Yeah.
Which is significantly more pressure.
So Yal will be able to get bow now because there are crystals on bars 40, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, right now Yao has a little bit of leeway, but he doesn't want to lose this game because then he's back, because then he's in do or die. That's the thing with best of 3, even like as the underdog with a bracket reset, is like winning this game, win or lose this game, he's kind of just in a bad situation. Because he has to win this game to get the bracket reset. And if he loses the first game of the second set, like, he's back in do or die. So basically, if Yao ever loses a game, he's in do or die from here on out.
Yeah, you are missing bombs, Yal. Also, it's interesting that Jim went for Elden and not Farron. Slingshots. That could have been useful for Yal.
That's a logically locked projectile, though. So.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, there are only 2 beetles left for projectiles.
Wait, the bomb pot isn't in the Season 2 build? Oh, no! I didn't even know that. And I'm the one who, like, helped cut the Season 2 build. I thought that made it. I thought that was before the Season 2 cutoff. Wow. Actually, now that I think about it, I feel like Season 2 is the reason that that patch got made.
That's true.
Like, all the sword lists that we ended up doing in Season 2.
Yeah, that's in logic, dude. Deep Woods access with bomb bag is in logic. Now you have to do this garbage.
I don't think Deep Woods access with bombs is in logic.
It's in logic.
Are we certain of that?
It should be. It's very easy to do. Beetle is harder because Beetle is
Yeah, but Skyview is a trick, and so is Beetle.
Dragon scale, water dragon scale in Elden. So
it is indeed. Yeah, it is in logic.
And Nehru's wisdom. Okay. I mean, I guess most trials will be easy to do.
I was in the process of opening the dragon.
Wait, Thunderhead is Baron.
The subtle Thunderhead Baron.
Yeah. Okay. That's at least one song useless in this scene, I guess. And
another song you want to see useless, though.
Also, Beetle is slots again, so that means that at least one of the songs is slots.
Each one of the songs is slots. Let's go.
Yeah. Beetle is double slots with 3 items, and 2 of them are songs. So that's really huge for Yal. Also, he's doing Kina. He has set it up. I'm really glad he's doing Hina. That's probably the best way to... Yeah, he's taking some time to do, but he routed it pretty well.
There's
Okay,
his
fire
earring.
earrings. Okay, that's probably close shots at this point. There's no way it's not close shots. Yal will be able to beat the Bokos with bomb bag, so it's not that bad that he doesn't have bow, even if it's slow. So he will be able to get the earrings. Now the big question is, do we need mitts to get the claw shots? If we get the claw shot, it's fine. If we don't get the sword, it's bad, but it's still okay. It's not getting the claw shots that would be terrible at this point.
Or if Yao wins this, there's another best of 3 series.
Yeah.
Because there's a bracket reset.
Yeah, it's a bracket reset.
So shoutouts to ZSR2.
Yeah,
Coming in with the raid. Welcome to the grand finals, game 2 of the first best of 1 series. Best of 1 series. Best of 3 series.
Yeah. Yeah. Earth Temple is in this awkward spot where you are missing 2 swords for it. I think you push Summit before Earth Temple because there is a hinted sword in Summit. And if you get the sword in Summit, you push Earth Temple, just in case there is another sword there.
Yeah.
I
think I agree with that.
Yeah.
Shout out to this effectively being BO302 for this match. Best of 3 of 2. Because we're playing 2 series, potentially, of best of 3. False Wall's a small key and Caves Baron.
Yeah, Caves is as Baron as ever. Incredible music. That's the most minigame you will hear about today. Yeah, he got it. Is he skipping the... Oh no, okay. He's just bombing the wall early. I don't know if that's useful. At scale for Yal. Interesting that Jim is doing this route right now because you have bomb bags, you can go from
Yeah,
below.
he could have gone to Summit first. I guess he did, well, he did expand RBM, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't have mids.
Especially in a rush summit situation. Okay, answer. Hard container. This is not good.
There's the claw shots.
It's fine. Everything is well. Oh my
Okay,
god!
Farron Woods is a trial chain!
Yeah.
I didn't read the second hint. I got distracted by it. By the
Central
chaos.
Skyloft sorts. So Central Skyloft is double sorts. And the
And we've
only
only
item
got...
we only item we got there was the Song of the Hero part.
Oh no. Oh, I get... The problem is that that's like a reverse... That's the... Like, you do trial reverse bit warp in that situation, so...
You 100% do Skyloft trial. Like, you don't even know what is on it, but you do it at this point.
Seed is pure content.
Yeah. Yeah. So, at this point, Pharaoh's Courage is thoughts in middle for the Song of the Hero piece on the trial, or Skyloft trial. So that means that both Song of the Hero pieces are thoughts hinted.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the sword.
Here. Okay.
Neither item was locked by it. Go figure.
Yeah, it's fine. Desert dead.
It's turned to G2 and circles! Oh god, there's so much happening on screen at once.
So Lanelu Desert is path to G2.
No, it was Cistern path to G2. Wasn't
Cistern
it?
is path to G2?
That's what I thought I saw.
I have to clip. It was Cistern path to G2, okay. Did we... And what was the path to Zelda then?
I didn't see the path to Scaldera.
Or Jim is going to... Fire Sanctuary? No, that's to play. That's a pretty insane play at this point.
Yeah, Fire Sanctuary is actually crazy.
It's actually open very fast in logic at this point.
Yeah, but at this point you do... I feel like you do Earth Temple, not...
I mean, you can have Amber Sablets in here. It's not the best thing, but it's still something, I guess.
This play is absurd to me. Oh god, he's doing BKR, Boss Key Chest RBM too.
He's just doing everything.
I feel like Jim has lost it slightly.
If he's doing Practice World G2, we will have content, because this is...
That's like a
the
5-minute fight.
Like, that's probably the worst fight ever with Practice World.
Actual insanity.
I'm really shocked that he's doing it right now. But let's be fair, it's not a bad play in this situation, I think. I think it's fine, because you will instantly know if you need the beetles. And the trial chain might just be for a beetle that you don't need.
I don't know, this is sketchy.
I think it's fine here just to get knowledge. You know that
the thing is that you're gonna get the knowledge about the trial anyway.
Yeah, but if a trial is a beetle, do you want to do the trial before going to Fire Sanctuary? Or do you do Fire Sanctuary to know if you need the trial? That's the thing, right? I think it's best to know if you need a beetle as soon as possible in this seed. So nice heart container to destroy the death warp that Yal wanted to do. Blow shots for Yal.
My biggest issue with this play is that it basically commits you to not getting any progression at this point. It is a full commit to knowledge, which I can respect, but like,
I think it's fine if you, as long as you decide that you will get the second chest by doing the trick. If you get the second chest with the trick, it's fine. Because the second chest is in logic right now.
yes, the fact that we know third small key is dead is another big.
Yeah, okay, it was central to Scaldera. Central to Scaldera? What the hell? Like, what can it be actually?
Beetle or mitts, it has to be.
But if it's mitts, that means that the boss key is in the first chest.
No, you need mitts logically to climb the slopes. You need mitts or hook beetle to climb the slopes.
Oh, interesting.
Plus a beetle to do the lava section. It was the desert trial gate was dead.
Yeah, desert trial. Now the question is, will Yal do the same play? I would not be surprised actually. It seems Jim did a lot of the Fire Sanctuary RBMs, but he's still doing front half.
I want a key smuggle for map trick. Well, no. Because he knows third small key is dead.
Yeah, third small key is a small key. It's vanilla, so... Yeah, he's getting second chest first, but not by using the trick. He's just doing it the normal way. Yal is not doing it, okay. So this will be huge. If the second chest has something...
It is worth noting that this is indeed in logic right now. So.
Yeah. And that's the last thing in logic, I think.
This,
Okay.
like, doing that check is not totally outlandish.
Yeah, okay. Now Kina is the other big thing now. If Kina has something like whip or mitts, it's absolutely huge. I'm not expecting mitts, but something else is definitely not impossible. If it's a sword, it's huge too.
Yeah, I don't know why Jim didn't just, like, save. I guess he wants to hold the front half opening. Like, the fact that he did the first small key and everything. But he could have come back, saved, and then went back and just died in the chest.
Yeah. Okay, Kina is nothing, so that's good for Jim.
Yeah, it saves Jim a little bit here.
He really needed Kina dead. If Kina had something, that was basically GG. Like, there's no coming back. But we still have a race.
I guess Gal's gonna go do
Slingshot.
slingshot now.
Yeah. That seems to be
And then
what
Lake
he-
Gloria.
Also, yeah, he will be doing Lake Floria since he couldn't without the sword.
Oh, Gloria's in logic now, actually.
No, we don't have Goddess Sword.
Oh, right.
Cutting grass with practice sword. Why is everything so bad with practice sword? Like, even cutting grass is...
Because you're not supposed to have it for more than, like, 10 minutes. In vanilla.
Stop moving. Okay, dowsing isn't bad, but dowsing is not in this setting. So... Ton of trials! Okay, I have never seen someone do this so fast. Jim didn't even need to reset the room. And the last smoke is here, so... Basically, every chest in Fire Sanctuary is Mod Mammoth's locked. Which is very interesting. Everything Hook Beetle locked is also Mod Mammoth's locked. So Jim will be able to get Staircase. I think he set up Borsky and Platz, so he will be getting both of them. And after that, if he still doesn't have a Borsky, it will be pretty bad, because you need both Beetles again. Oh, he hasn't done Platz yet, but Platz is an easy RBM and very fast, so... He will do it. There's no way you are skipping it. It's important to know that Yal will probably be doing this later anyway, so... It's not time loss for Jim. Very curious about what we are about to get on Slingshots, because there's not much in logic right now. We don't have Ember Tablet, and we just have some fast checks. I think After Ball is the last thing we have besides everything here.
I mean, not gonna lie, I am a little surprised that neither runner has or chose to do in logic or temple at some point yet.
Jan had some things to do here, so it's fine. They probably won't.
I also think Jim will go to Earth Temple here.
They won't the Goddess Sword, that's basically it. So far, Fire Sanctuary is completely barren and doesn't have even a Borsky, so you will probably need Hook Beetle unless Blast Chest is dead. Is not dead in this Borsky, but besides that, like I said, what Jim is doing is not time loss. To break the sports. Honestly, if Yal finds the like Fire Sanctuary's barren hints, that would be huge. But
Whip on Platz, I'm pretty sure is near logically is either logically impossible, if not like 1 in a gajillion. because we know that Cistern is path to G2.
Yeah. That's true. Also, Fire Sanctuary is Hook Beetle locked. Who would have thought? So we add 2 more items to the required pool of items today. So we need 1 more sword and 2 beetles. We need whip. And that's basically it, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my
Only
god.
chest in the lake is dead.
This hint was garbage, like... You get the grade 3 hint is dead after doing grade 3 with Bellows. Oh yeah, Yal didn't get this hint.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has yet.
Elgin Volcano is sauce. Okay.
And Din's power is dead, but we already knew that. What is that? Oh! That's a tablet!
Okay. That's not something.
That's a good item.
Yeah, no, that's actually bad.
Well, I mean, it means we don't have a 2 tablet, but it's a good item.
That's a fully clearable Lanelu, basically, but you have no hint telling you to go to Lanelu.
Well, I mean, you do because Central Sots and or Central Path.
Oh yeah, that's true. Central is Sots, that's true.
So you gotta have a transitive hint for desert.
Yeah, it's strange. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Elgin Volcano has Water Dragon Scale. That's what we got. So we probably have solved all of our thoughts right now.
But we still have the unknown Beatles, the second Beatles sods.
Well, it's Pharaoh's Skull Rage for the Song of the Hero part. Because Jin's power is dead. Oh no, it's not this power is dead, it's the chest that is dead. Yeah, the last 2 trial hints are really important at this point.
And they're probably in Linear at this point.
We are missing only 1 hint stone in Elgin because it's locked by myths. And all 3 in Lanelu. So yeah, changes are good. Oh yeah, Yal is getting bow. This will help. Okay, so start by caves, get your hint. No, goddess cubes are not included in this.
Oh, about starting with caves here. Like, you want the hint. I feel like if you start with caves, you also go to Sandsea. Because caves, you know caves is barren.
You go to caves for the hint, and only for the hint.
I'm not sold that desert is better in this situation than Sandsea, because the hint in Sandsea is actually in logic.
Well, yeah, but we just don't know anything about Sandsea or Desert, so both of them are legit at this point. think you definitely go to caves for the hint stone. And then after that you just don't know. Yeah, without whip Sensi is not that good.
That's true, we don't have Wimp, that's a good point.
We are only missing Hook Beetle for dessert. So there's a billion checks. It's interesting that Jimmy is just doing mines.
I don't hate it.
I mean, it's checks versus hint at this point.
Yeah.
That's a playstyle thing at this point. What do you want more? We have all 3 paths, we have 3 slots, and we have 2 Baron. The 2 trial hints you are missing are very important, but everything else is basically important. $66 crystals. That's a lot of crystals. Okay, now the big question is, where is Yal going to be? I'm expecting Earth Temple from him.
Yeah, that would make sense to me.
Or Lanelu, yeah. Okay, both make sense. I think Earth Temple is crying in the corner right now. Hated by both of the runners. Maybe both of them are just being meta on the other did Earth Temple because it's early in logic. And nobody is doing it. I'm expecting Yal to go to cave instead of mines because Yal is a mines hater. He doesn't like it's pretty bad, check. Yeah, what are you doing?
He's having some
Select
calibration problems, it looks like.
He was going on the whip. Or Bugnet, I think it's Bugnet at this point. So... Jim going for party wheel and that chest. There's not much happening right now, but Lanilu Desert will have a lot of checks now. Mines is very slow. Yeah, Yal is not doing mines. Yeah, I was expecting that.
Yeah, this is unsurprising to me.
This is extremely Yal thing to do. Sword in Desert and Yal reads a little too fast. Secret passageway has a beetle. Okay, that's pretty good. That's required. Oh, we will have Goddess Sword here, because Desert has one. Unless it's blocked by Hook Beetle and we cannot get Hook Beetle right now. Yeah, the sword is here. Okay. So now I'm expecting both runners to go to Earth Temple after doing Desert. I mean, the problem is that they read too fast.
Yeah, it is very hard to read them at the speed that the runners read them.
Especially Yal. Jim reads pretty slowly, actually, between all of the runners. Oh, Yal will get the Goddess Sword right now. And probably get the Beetle very soon. He probably gets the Beetle before going to Fire Node, actually. Just in case. And meets. Okay. So meet in Fire Node. Which means that we 100% can clear the Earth Temple now. Yeah, that's true. Ancient System is path to G2, so...
Yeah, there's still an outstanding item in there.
Yeah, it's either a Beetle or the Mogma Meat at this point. And I guess the Trial is the other one. Or the Whip. Yeah. I think it's the moment you decide that it's time to rush the hints. And you go Temple of Time and send Shipyard. Just to see if you can get your trial hint. Because you have 2 chances out of 3 to have a required item on it. The Temple of Time Hintstone is not in logic, but it's better to know about your trial than not at this point. The Beetle for Jim. He doesn't know that it's hinted yet. Both runners have slingshots, so Temple of Time Hintstone should be doable. Interesting. Yal is not going for the secret passageway before Fire Node. It pays here, but it could have been pretty bad. More pouch.
Starting to feel like Sansi might have been the way.
I think Sensi right now is only a play for the hint. Any check there is garbage. Because you have Ancient Cistern is path to G2, which means it's either mids or...
There's a mids.
Well, we have one mids here, but Ancient Cistern is either Mogma mids or Hook Beetle. And the Skyloft Trial is incredibly like... It's actually...
Actually, yeah, I think it has to be... You're right.
So it has to be either Whip, Hook Beetle, or Mogma mids. So doing checks right now is probably incredibly bad. You want to see...
the hints are probably the correct play.
Yes. If you get Whip on Skyloft Trial, you get your Whip, you beat Ancient System. And then you check Ancient System to see if it's Mogma mids or Hittle there. If it's Hook Beetle, you are in go mode. And Colin's letter. Okay. Well, Yal will be in the same mode in like 40 seconds. It's just that Yal doesn't know about the Fire Sanctuary layout. But if Yal gets Hook Beetle before going to Fire Sanctuary, I'm expecting him to do the thing he did last race, which is I have Hook Beetle, I will capitalize on Hook Beetle. So, maybe. But yeah, Jim has a huge knowledge advantage at this point. Most of the time, Yal has lost on Jim was doing Kina. And Farron, because I don't think Jim has even touched Farron at this point.
Yeah, I believe you are correct.
And there's no way Jim goes to Farron at this point. No, Temple of Time Hindstone could have Whip. It can be Hook Beetle on Skyloft Trial. Well, no, yeah, Temple of Time Hindstone can have the Trial hint, which is Whip, and Hook Beetle can be in Ancient Cistern in the one... Oh! Actually, no, that's true, because the boss kick is hinted on the one chest you can do. So, yeah, the Temple of Time Hindstone cannot be anything, actually. It has to be Shipyard or Earth Temple Hindstone. It's not as neck and neck that it seems on Restream, because Jim has a big knowledge advantage about Fire Sanctuary, which is very important, but Yal has done the entire Farron region, and Jim didn't touch anything there. So they have the same inventory, and they are nearly in the same position, but they have done very different things. Yeah, Jim is rushing hint at this point. He's conscious of the fact that Skyloft Trial is probably logically required, at minimum. He knows that one trial out of Farron and Eldin is required. Eldin and... yeah, Farron and Eldin, but Farron Trial only leads to Skyloft Trial. So it's Skyloft or Eldin at the end of the day. He knows that one of them is required, but he doesn't know which. Is he going Skippers? Without Whip?
This is an interesting call.
I don't agree with this.
Yeah, interesting does not mean good.
I think it's just wrong at this point. A trial is required because of a sorts hint. Just
Yeah, we have a SOTS region where a song must be one of the songs in it must be SOTS.
Just check this, and you'll see why a trial is required. And yeah, we don't know which trial is required, but we know a trial is required. Yeah, and that's why it's a strange situation, because you know you have to do a trial, and usually when you know that you have to do a trial, you just do it. But here you just don't know which one, which is interesting. It's trials now. Something that makes more sense. Yeah, Yal is going up tempo. It makes sense because there's also a hint stone there. Yeah, it did change. It was song before, but now it's trials. Volcano East? Is Yal doing... Oh yeah, he's doing Magma Turf. I really don't like what the runners are doing in this race.
Yeah, this is weird.
Like,
I guess he could do ET.
Yeah. It's incredible because both runners are doing different things, and I disagree with both of them. It's interesting. So yeah, Yal is just full clearing the Elgin region, and Jim is full. Okay, Jim is at least getting this hint, so it's better in my opinion. This hint will tell him something at least. There's a huge chance that one of Elgin or Skyward trial is hinted here, which will tell you which is the trial that you have to do. If there is no trial hint here, it's on the Earth Temple hint stone.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Earth Temple hint stone.
Yeah. It's the only other one that can have something, because Temple of Time hint stone cannot be anything. And yeah, Levias is guaranteed useless and has a hint. But yeah, if this hint is useful, it's probably game at this point. Elgin Volcano is a wallet, so it's kind of trial.
What's the other hint of the stone?
Yeah, Elgin trial is progressive wallet, and the other was a garbage hint. Oh yeah. Jim probably realizes that it's Skylar trial, but he doesn't know if it's mix, beetle, or whip, which is also pretty bad. Seems he's going for Pirate Stronghold now to get more items. So I guess the knowledge will fall on Yal at this point. It has to. Yeah, there's a good chance that this hint just gives the win to Yal instantly. If it's whip on Skyloft trial, like I'm expecting at this point, we have 50% chance to have Home Beetle in Ancient System, and if that's the case, that's GG. Okay, moment of truth right now. Is Beetle. Okay. So that and one other central scale of thoughts. So the song was thoughts.
Yeah.
And I'll go even farther on that. Yeah. The song was thoughts, but we are missing one item. So there's a thoughts item left on central scale loft now. Is guaranteed. So meets or whip in central scale loft. Or Song of the Hero parts. There's something there. Okay, Mogma meets. Oh, that's interesting. So Mogma meets are here in Pilot Stronghold. So yeah, Yal is probably ahead because he has the hints at this point. He has the knowledge advantage. There's one.
Doesn't.
Oh yeah,
like,
Song of the Hero is
at this point, can't Jim have deduced that there's something on the trial?
It has to be Song of the Hero piece on Ancient System now. It has to be. That's true.
Do we know where Whip is?
No, but it basically cannot be in Ancient System because the boss key was hinted in the only chest Whip can be in. Right?
I'm doing mental calculations. Yeah, I believe you are correct.
So Whip cannot be in Ancient System, therefore it has to be either it is the last Swords item on Central Skyloft.
Only Sister Clip was in Logic.
Yeah. Very nice triple cutscene skip from Yal. Now, if Yal stumbles upon Whip, it's GG. Well, not completely, because there's one more thing about this seed, it's that Yal doesn't know yet that he needs the beetle. He knows where it is, and he can get it when he wants to, but he will probably not do a trial before knowing it's required. So there's a chance it goes to Fire Sanctuary, and then suddenly, oops, it's 35%. Yeah, Jin got meat in Pirate Stronghold second chest. That's why we know that Ancient System has a Song of the Hero piece. Well, that's true. Jim at this point has to know that the trial is hinted for something. Maybe he's not reading it enough right now, because now that he has Mogma Meats, he should know that Skylar trial cannot be bait. It has to be something good. Because the boxes have a limited size. Interesting that Jim is going very hard on this check.
Gal's not using custom music for this, or at least he shouldn't be.
Yeah. I'm very surprised that Jim rushed the Summit Ferries. Now he's going Earth Temple. Oh, nice. That's a spare sword in Earth Temple. So that basically confirms that we will have TMS. The Underhead is barren, so this sword does absolutely nothing logically. Yeah, Jim is doing Elgin because he needs 2 items. It seems that at this point he's expecting Ancient System Thoughts Hints to be a Song of a Hero piece. Yeah, they are both close to commode. Yal is 1 item from go, but he's lacking the Fire Sanctuary knowledge. Okay, there's Whip. Okay, so Yal is now in go mode, but he doesn't know, so I won't mark go mode yet. No, he's in go mode because he knows where every required item are. He even knows where is the item he might not need, but he doesn't know if he needs it. So that's go mode, but he doesn't know which one. I'm expecting him to go to Fire Sanctuary and confirm that he needs it. So yeah, this is a very, very, very tough position.
Yeah, very, very tough for Yal.
At least he knows that he doesn't need to do any more check in the entire seed, which is pretty nice. While Jim is missing the Beetle hint. So Jim has to check the hints right now. If he doesn't, he will be behind.
Yal doesn't know if he's in no or go because he doesn't know if he needs the beetle on the trial.
Yep. It's a very dangerous go mode. If he goes hard on the trial and on the 35%, he's ahead. But he will probably, let's be honest, he will probably not. And if that's true, then he's behind because Jim is getting the go mode right now. Well, he will get go mode in Earth Temple. Yeah, that's Jim. That's Jim writing the hints right now. Nice music for Bulldar. If Yal goes Fire Sanctuary now, yeah, Jim will be ahead. Jim will probably win the race if Yal doesn't go for the trial immediately. So I think Jim is ahead, but because Yal will not do the trial. That's what I'm expecting at this point. Mogma meats are completely useless. We know that they can't be anything. They are logically required, but both runners can do without. Boski was pretty easy to get. Yeah, it's okay. Jim will not do more checks than Yal, but he will not do less. Nice try. And that's Caldera. That's Boski for gymnast. Okay, now what Yal will do is critical for the race. Oh, he's going Sky. Oh yeah, because Fire Sanctuary is closer by Sky, so that doesn't tell us anything. If he goes for the Hook Beetle, that's huge. Oh, he goes for Ancient System. Okay. Well, that makes sense. You will have Master Sword for Fire Sanctuary, which makes the thing easier. You also know where is Boski. I don't think it will be close if Yal chooses the Fire Sanctuary, because Jim knows exactly what he has to do to finish a seed, while Yal doesn't know. Okay, Jim got Longsword right now. And Jim will get the whip here, which is go mode for him. So now time is running out for Jan. Yeah, it's Swinbowski. It was hinted, so it's fine. Yal is trying to get a small key to make the dungeon a little faster. Portal. We need a small key. Good. Okay, you saved time. Why are you clearing ancient cistern, Yal? This cannot be anything you need. You know that there's a beetle in Skyward Trial. And you know that there's a Song of Hero parts in Fairrun Trial. Why doesn't he doesn't know? There's no way. It doesn't make sense. No, Magma Meat will not save you time. Well, at least he didn't go for Boko, which is the slowest thing about in the dungeon. Yeah, Yal doesn't need any more information. He should know. Yeah, that's basically it. Yal should know he's in go mode, but he doesn't realize. Yes, Jim is leading. Voilà, yeah. Okay, that was the go mode item. Yeah. I mean, you can bomb the chest, yeah, that's on you this time. I know you will watch back this free stream, but that's on you. It had to be either this or more Mimates. And false wall hint. I'm pretty sure Yal got the false wall hint. Yeah.
I'm really surprised that Yao went for Cistern. All things considered.
Yeah. At least he bailed on the Song of Hero part. Like he didn't even check whip chest. Like he knew that the Song of Hero part was the source item, and he was like, okay, I'm out of this game. Well, the
yeah, I feel like we're gonna go to game 2 here. Or game 3.
I mean,
look, I'm bad at math.
There's a chance that Yal realizes that he made a huge mistake right now, and that he needs to gamble 35% to win. If he does that, he wins. It's tied. It's basically tied if he does that. Like it's really, really, really close if he does that.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, actually, since we do know the we know the boss key in Cistern.
Yeah, Jim will not full clear Cistern. He will just get the boss key in East Wing and go to the boss. He does nothing else. Maybe 1 or 2 chests after that for a small key to win a little time. But besides that, At least Yal didn't lose more than a minute on checking engine system, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world for him.
The big thing is, does he go for 35% immediately? Like, it won him last race.
See, that's the thing, like, I feel like he might get gamblers, like, I know that Yao usually doesn't get gambler's fallacied on this kind of stuff, but I do think there's a very real chance that he could get gambler's fallacied.
The situation is very different from the first race. Like, very different. Good question. What is Jim doing? That's a trial setup, yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's doing for the trial. That makes sense.
Yeah.
He has to do this. The alternative is getting the Song of the Hero piece in this ancient system and the Song of the Hero piece on Failrun Trial. So he has to do this. Yeah, he's going with the ancient system, yeah.
Ultimately.
Interesting that he did not skip the heart container. You have TMS at this point. The heart container is at best a health refill. Well, it can be Mogmamits for Yal, but he doesn't know that they are in the neighborhood. And here, Master Sword. Okay. Yal, will you go for the trial? That's the big question of this seed. It would be like both decisions make sense and are understandable. So
yeah, both are valid decisions. However, I feel like given the information, there is only
go. I think you should go for your sanctuary.
Yeah.
He just wrote "do or die."
He's doing it! He's going for it! He's going for 35%! Let's go, Yao!
He's going for it!
Oh, he's going all in!
He literally wrote "do or die" on the stream, and he's going for it.
This is incredible. Outstanding maneuver.
Yeah. I will say I have to upload the guts on this one because it's really not an easy decision to make. Like, it's really, really hard. Also, we can mark Go mode because he will get the last item needed.
He is gonna play like he's in Go mode.
He plays like in Go mode now.
100%, that is correct. Oh boy. Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, and Yal is doing a faster setup than Jim. Jim is like an ancient system behind, but a Go mode ancient system behind. So not far. No, actually that's not true. Jim is less behind than that because he already has the statue set up in Fire Sanctuary.
Yeah, please just move. You have to be on the there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a bracket reset match. Since Yao came from the losers bracket, he actually has to beat Jim in 2 matches to be declared grand champion.
Yeah. but at least he's making it like he's literally on the path to being able to reset the bracket.
Yeah, this is the second game of the first match.
Yeah, second.
So if Yal wins this, he gets the bracket reset, and we do a new best of 3.
My
series.
god, Yal did this way faster than Jim. Like, I think Yal saved like nearly 2 minutes on the trial setup on Jim. It's really insane.
Yeah.
So now, if you want to see who is ahead, the question is, how fast is Gomod Ancient System against Fire Sanctuary Statue RBM?
I think the RBM is faster, because the statue RBM is one of the fastest RBMs.
Yeah, the RBM is faster, definitely, but by how much?
The meta best of 3. Just call it a BO302. Clearly. I highly doubt he intentionally failed. Oh, yes, he did.
Well, it's definitely like we know for sure that Yal is has way more knowledge about this trick than Jim, just by the setup he did. That was like incredibly fast. Besides on opposition to Jim. So yeah. Also, a trial.
Everybody out here asking how is winning, but not who is winning.
Yeah. A trial death would be absolutely terrible for any runner here. So
yeah, that would basically be GG's.
I don't think it would be GG, but it would put a very big nail in the foot at this point. So that's that's the thing you have to avoid at all costs. Even if you lose like 10 seconds to avoid a Guardian, you just don't take risk at this point.
I did not say that Game 2 would be on Tuesday. I was not here for Game 1 to have heard that, or Game 3 rather.
Yeah.
I was not here for Game 1 to have heard anyone say anything about Game 3.
Yeah. Well, they said either Game 3 or Game 1 of second bracket. Depends on who wins this one.
It's Game 3 of the overall series, really.
Yeah. And here is Hook Beetle for Yal.
So Yal is the first to get out of here. Jim caught up on the trial a lot, I feel like.
Yeah, Jim had a pathing just a little better. He probably saved like 5 seconds on the overall trial. But since Yal saved like 90 seconds to 2 minutes on the trial setup, Yal came out way ahead. But the thing that killed Jim the most in this race was the not realizing that he had to do a trial. So yeah, Sensi. He full cleared Sensi. I mean, both runners didn't realize that they just needed to get the hints.
Well, did Jim full clear Sensi? He didn't do
Yes.
all of Skippers, did he? Or did he do the RBM?
He did the entire Sensi. He didn't do all of Skippers, actually, that's true. Yeah, but he did every check he could do in Logic in Sensi, which is a huge waste of time. The hint was fine, but Jim didn't realize that he had to do a trial anyway. Well, Sensi is actually not that bad because it gave him the Mogma Myth, which is a good information to get because you know that the Skyward trial cannot be bait anymore. So Sensi is actually not that bad at this point. The thing that was that put the nail in the coffin basically was doing Mogma Turf before going for the Hintstone in front of Earth Temple. That was bad. But he couldn't know that Whip is in Earth Temple, so chill. That's not as horrible as I'm trying to say. I think both runners are on the rope because of the whip in Earth Temple. Like, both runners are probably thinking, oh my god, the other got the whip 1 hour before me, or something like this.
Yeah, that is a very true statement.
Well, and they both got whip like 5 minutes difference at best. So it's really funny. Yeah, Yal is not touching back half because he went for Hittle. So he's gambling very hard on Hittle. It won him last race, and he said it worked once, it will work twice, and it's true. He's missing a key, so this could still be very bad. Because he has no means to get the another key. So he
is there a key in Bottle Chest?
Yes.
Oh no, that's really bad for Yal.
I mean, there's a chance there's a key in the 64-bit chest.
No, because the third key is vanilla.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, this is bad. Okay, that might. Oh yeah, Bosky could be.
Oh, Bosky could be just in the 64-bit chest. That is true. that is an outcome I did forget. That just forgot that existed. Yeah. I have been got it.
I think if Yal gets locked here, he doesn't go for Bosky and Platt RBM, gets the key in Bottle Chest, gets Staircase and the statue, and then goes back in front half. That's what I'm expecting.
Bailed so hard. He got bailed so hard.
Oh my god. That's so lucky. Yeah, first small key is vanilla.
I can just imagine like annotating this this game as with chess notation, and like the last 20 minutes of Yal's decision making have all been brilliant. They just tons of exclamation points at Yal.
We really thought that the small key position would kill Yal, but it's the opposite. It actually kills Jim because Jim is not doing the 64-bit chest.
Yeah, Jim is gonna throw some time away here, which is what Jim is doing is objectively correct from his point of view.
Yes. And what Yal did is also correct if you go really hard on Hook Beetle. Like if you decide to go on.
Yal couldn't have gotten the other key. He was playing 2 Hook Beetle, so Yal's decision making was objectively correct for that.
Yes, they both did the correct decision for what they wanted to do. For what they
had, yeah.
Yeah. And that's...
incredible.
Yeah, that's incredible.
The beauty of rando and decision making.
Yeah.
I mean, Yao's decision to go after Hook Beetle is a gamble, sort of.
Yeah.
It's only sort of a gamble.
Yeah, it has to be a gamble. Like there's like there are two possibilities, and he chose the most unlikely of them. So we call that a gamble.
Yeah.
Like it's objectively correct to go for the most likely probability in rando. It's objectively correct, but he knew he was not in a good position, so he went for it. Yeah, do or die. Really, really, really incredible.
Yeah.
And had he not done that, he was dead in this scene. Like, he was not winning.
Yeah. 39% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah. Well, it's still... Yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, actually, that doesn't even account for the possibility of Yao getting key blocked. So...
Yeah, these aren't awful odds.
So technically, I think Yao's odds are actually significantly less than 39%. Maybe not significantly, but less than 39%.
Yeah, the key lock was about to be absolutely terrible, unless Zaborski was literally there.
Yeah, Yao is definitely ahead.
Yeah. Because Jim is in the same position in Fire Sanctuary, but he has an ancient system to do. Also, Master Sword G2 against White Sword G2. So, yeah.
Is this vanilla music?
Maybe. Yeah, that sounds correct to me.
I wasn't sure if it was possibly the Skyview music, the Skyview G1 or the G3 music. I didn't think it was though.
Are they different? I know G3 has different music. G3 is definitely different from G1 and 2, but I never realized that G1 and G2 have different music.
Are they the same? I don't actually know if they're like identical or not. I know for a fact that they use like obviously they use the same motifs and everything. I did not realize that they were that similar, if they were that similar.
G3 has chorus, so it's definitely not G3. Oh, interesting. So yeah, it had to be G1 music then. And that's Fire Sanctuary done for Gal. And the TMS get to...
They're not the same. I spent too much on this. Or I know way too much. Oh, Esme.
Yeah, there are a lot of musics in Skyward Sword.
Yeah, isn't it like 400 or something like that? Like 400 something tracks?
You start creating a custom pack for music, you assume it will take you like 2 or 3 hours, and then 10 hours later you are still doing everything in it, and you are cursing your life for having starting this.
Yep.
And after sweat, blood and tears at the end of it, you are shedding a tear at the result of your work and saying, I'm glad I did this. So yeah.
Oh, it's only 238? I thought that was 400. Okay. What am I... Something I'm thinking of has 400.
Maybe sound... Maybe with just the sound.
Yeah, it might be all the sounds. Might be 400 or something like that.
Okay, Yal is getting in till rounds.
159, 24-ish.
Yeah, it's probably 5 to 7 minutes to the end. Depends on how good endgame is. Yeah, is incredibly ahead. Oh my god, yeah! Jim never did Farron, so he doesn't even have a statue.
Oh no!
Yeah, I was thinking, why was Jim so ahead of Yal by Fire Sanctuary info, doing Sensi, and still so close from him? And yeah, it's Farron. Like, Yal full cleared Farron, slingshot included, but Jin never even set a foot in the woods. So yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense then. This is game 2. This is not the same game. Unfortunately, he failed hard skip, so he will be losing a little time here. Probably the stress, to be honest.
Yeah, he must be super stressed after missing or skip. He's gonna try the backup.
It's very hard to get the backup. And he gets it, nice.
And he gets it. You know, no big deal or anything.
Yeah, he didn't lose more than a minute. It's fine.
Since it looks like your average Link is going to win this match, there will be, or win this game and therefore this match, there will actually be an entire another best of 3 series. Because there will be a bracket reset, because your average Link is the loser's bracket player.
Yeah.
In this double elimination tournament.
Yeah. So we will be going for the true last match of this tournament.
But the true last match is.
Yeah.
It's not quite over yet.
Matches, yeah. Honestly, what an incredible run. Like, getting 2-0 on Jim is not easy.
Yeah.
Like, it's not later than, like, I think it was yesterday or the day before that Jim just got the world record on Skyward Sword HG. So yeah. First game was earlier today. Yeah, 6 hours ago.
I mean, this game is just about over, but the tournament and the bracket is not over.
Yeah. Bracket resets are good because it gives value to the winner bracket.
I know some people also like to just start them with like an extra win in the series.
I think it's better for BO1 tournaments because for BO1 it basically doesn't make any difference. But for BO3 it's very important to get a bracket reset, I feel.
Yeah.
Okay, Jim is rushing Collectors. Which makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, he's in go mode, so he's done.
Yeah, objectively the best.
For me, the biggest thing about bracket resets in best of 3 is it values the player coming in from the winner's bracket without also diminishing the chances of the loser's bracket player. Because in like best of 3, it's every match is do or die for the loser's player in that case. And at that point, it's basically just a best of 1 and not a best of 3. Basically, just a best of 1 with bracket reset.
Yeah, bump up to BO5 with a win to the winner bracket devalues a little the winner bracket side. And that's why it was not the choice here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jarl is on demise right now, so probably a minute away from finishing at most.
Yeah. He will be at 205 3x probably. Might be a 2x. Probably going to be mid to high 2x, if not low 3x. It's going to be a low 3. I got 3-2? 3-3? 3-3 is what his timer says, so I'm assuming that's the official race time.
It's 3-4. So
3-4 race time rounded him.
Oh, yeah.
Rounded on him, SMH.
And GG's to Jarl for finishing first place.
GG's, Yal. Yal should join us here momentarily. I hear him.
So yeah, the GG's.
Oh my god. GG's. GG.
Oh, and Jim as well. GG's, guys.
So when I was leaving Cistern, what's going through my mind is, okay, I feel behind. I'm playing Jim, so I am super behind. If I do back half, he's also going to do back half, and I'm just going to lose by being behind. So I have to do front half. I have to RBW and do front half.
And you are correct.
Yeah, and
because,
like,
but not
third
the reasons you are telling right now. Because
I can see that he didn't do Farron at all.
He didn't do Farron at all. He did Sensi, and he had already done everything in Fire Sanctuary when he went to Summit to get close.
Oh.
So he had the information. So yeah, that was... You did very different things in the entire seed. Like, you did Kina and Jin did not. And a lot of things like this. Like, you basically didn't touch the same things at all, besides Laneiru. So yeah.
It really was a match to watch, so...
Yeah. The big thing that we were very surprised about is that none of you were rushing hints when we knew that at least one trial was required. We didn't know which trial was required, but at least one was required at this point.
Yeah, I considered reverse warping right when I got the Farron has a Song of the Hero part hint, but you know, there's like a bunch of items. Yeah.
The problem is Mogma Myths, yeah. But Jin, Jin got them in Pirate Stronghold, so...
Yeah, I searched Cistern for them because it was packed in G2, but I just got the last Song of the Hero.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that confused me for like 30 minutes, because I got the hint that said Cistern was on the way to gear him too, and in my mind I was like, oh, that's probably where the beetle is. So like, once I get whip, I'll just rush Cistern. But then I got the hint that beetle was on the trial, and I was like, okay, so what could possibly be in Cistern? And then I was like, oh right, there's the remaining Song of the Hero piece that still exists.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a big thing that that could have made the race different, because we have 2 beetle slots hint, which means that at least one of the songs is slots. And we could not know which one it is without getting the trial hint for one of them.
Wait, how does getting both beetle hints mean that a trial is slots?
There was
only
and 2 songs.
Sorry, we're all talking at once. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah. There was Ruby Tablet, Pharaoh's Courage, and Dean's Power in Beedle.
Yeah.
And only this, and we had 2 slots for Beedle.
Oh, there were 2. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I only saw one.
Yeah, and because there were two, it meant that either Pharaoh's Courage or Jin's Power is required, and Pharaoh's Courage led to Song of the Hero part. With Central Thoughts, the Song of the Hero part was a little more likely, even if we have Ember Tablet in Bird Nest. And,
and Waterfall Cave had Gust Bellows.
Yeah.
And Baby Rattle led to Crystals.
Yeah, that's true.
I was thinking about that because then when I got the Song of the Hero piece from Pero and the Central Skyloft Sots, I was like, this could indicate that the trial is necessary. But I didn't fully believe it until I got the hint for it.
Also, one other thing that played a lot in this seed was that Yal's setup for the reverse beat warp was way faster than Jin.
Yeah, I didn't remember exactly how it was supposed to be done, so I was kind of just winging a lot of it.
Yeah.
I encountered a lot of lag trying to select my bombs. Took a few bombs to get the commit to work.
Yeah. I think you still saved 90 seconds to 2 minutes on Jim just on that.
Really? Oh, did he just tried it and then just didn't work and then retried it or something?
It was a completely different setup, I think.
No, I mean I did it with a sky file.
Oh, okay. So you didn't just go from the sky to...
No, what I ended up doing was I talked to the guy in the sky, saved and copied the file, then went to Skyloft and saved there and hit back in time. Which I don't think was necessary.
Yeah, no, you can just bit save the file.
Yeah. So that was really slow for me, and then of course I did back half, so I lost an incredible amount of time doing that.
So it's
and Sensi also.
And
it's basically Sensi versus Farron. It was basically the same time loss at this point.
I honestly feel like I might have lost more time in Farron because I had only bombs the first time. So I couldn't even do slingshot.
Yeah. And on Waterfall, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So up until now, in the past few weeks, I've been getting it first try, but then in both of these matches, I failed it a bunch. It's really frustrating.
I think you have a very different setup than any other runner.
Oh yeah, I use the tree, which, like I said, normally works, but this time it didn't want to.
So, yeah. That also, Jim got the bow really early on Battle, and it was the only logical access to Beetle, I think.
Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah. That's why I did Farron, because I'm surely there's a projectile here, and it could be Beetle. But no.
Yeah, no. At least you got a slingshot in Eldin, so before getting bow, which is not...
But that was locked by Eldin, which is locked by...
Yeah, it was locked by Eldin, but it's better than not have any ranged weapon at this point. The Fire Shield earrings on the mid fight was nice.
That just made me sad, because I knew that at that point, that's when I started feeling behind. And then the whip in her tempo just made me feel really behind.
Well, funny. You both got whip at the same time.
Oh yeah, because I delayed Earth Temple a lot. So when I got Fire Shield earrings, I actually rushed Summit and then did back half Fire Sanctuary immediately after that, and then went back to Skyloft, found Amber Tablet, and then went to Desert. So I didn't do Earth Temple at all that time, even though I could have and it would have been fine. But I was I don't know about going in there without the Goddess Sword.
And without mitts.
Yeah, and without mitts.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Yal just did Summit and then immediately Skyloft Ember Tablet into Desert without doing Fire Sanctuary. That was the difference. But you also both did routes Lanelu very differently. Even that was different because Yal went to Caves for hints and then Desert, and Jim did Mines into the other way.
Yeah, see, that you were saying how like we didn't rush hints. That was me looking for a hint, I think, because I think I had double beetles. That's why.
Yeah. This rushing this hint felt like you play like avoid mines at all. At all
Yeah,
costs.
no, that.
But
These
yeah,
two matches, guys have not opened up that middle chest in hints yet.
and GG switching for finishing on stream. Oh, yeah.
I either lose, or I win. So I chose the one thing that had a possibility of winning. It's like I can afford to lose because I'm up a game already.
And even so, you don't want to put yourself in the do or die situation, so it's super stressful for you, I imagine.
Oh yeah, like when I was already starting to shake when I didn't get a key on the second chest.
Yeah, we were in the same position because we knew that the key was in bottle chest from Jim run in Fire Sanctuary. So we thought it's super bad. He will have to do back half just to get a key. Probably not do the Borsky chest and Plat chest RBM and just get up to staircase and then the statue. And then he will go back to front side, and then you get the Borsky and the 64-bit chest, and we are like, okay, what the hell? And suddenly, it was an advantage to you instead of a problem, because Jim went to Waterpod instead of doing this chest.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why I thought this. I was like, oh, like I knew where all three small keys were, and yet I still thought, oh, there must be a small key on the 64-bit chest. For some reason, I don't know why I thought that, but that's why I went to the water pod room first.
Maybe that's because you didn't collect the free small key because well, you never collect it in this situation.
Well, right, but I'd gotten the hint at that point that
that
the false wall had third small key.
Maybe watching which keys you have right now at this point.
Yeah, something like that. Which sucks, because the previous run, I did get the 64-bit chest first, and that was the wrong play.
Right, I think if you have a key, it's always best to do Waterpod first. Because those chests are faster, there's two of them. And after Magma Mix, you're placed closer to the other chest.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I was thinking, like, when I was finished and I was listening to like CJ talk about how my odds were lower than 39%. I feel like for boss key being anywhere in front half, it was actually higher than 39. But yeah, with the key chance as well, with like the 2/3 chance or the 1/3 chance that I can't advance, it's probably not quite as good.
Yeah.
I think the chance for a boss key being there at all is probably closer to like 45-ish% in this instance. Because you're down one possible key.
So, yeah, I think we said most of the things about this seed. Nice TLS in Temple.
Yeah, I mean...
And Thunderhead Baron was actually huge in this seed because you didn't even get the hint in Thunderhead at all at this point.
That's true, and we didn't find them. At least.
Yeah. Well, at this point, it probably has the Levi's hint, which is Great Baron.
And we got the Din's Power hint for good measure.
Yeah, maybe. Well, and the Eldin Trial hint was in Shipyard, so not even that could be in Thunderhead.
Yeah.
So, yeah. GG's to both of you. So there will be a bracket reset since Jim was in the winner bracket. So there's one more BO3 for this tournament. I think you have started to schedule the next game for Tuesday.
Yeah, I can do at least one game Tuesday. We might be able to fit in another, but we'll have to see. Because I definitely can't do it that morning. I have school that day, but I have to be in the afternoon.
Yeah. So, yeah. GG's to both of you. Also, big thanks to CJ for being my co-commentator today.
Yeah.
And big thanks to G-Jude for tracking everyone today.
Now everyone get back to playing Pokemon. Clearly that's what we all stopped doing to be here.
Right.
I have not gotten any Switch Pokemon game. I'm not sure if I want to. I'll have to.
Well, that's it for today. So we have quite a lot of things on schedule this weekend. So today was Skyward Sword Grand Finals. Then in 1 hour and 30 minutes, we have the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 6. This is the first qualifier of the tournament. So the start of everything. Then after that, we have the Zelda 2 100% All Keys Tournament Grand Finals, Game 1 and 2 on the SR main. And tomorrow we have the Majora Mask Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 3 Grand Finals Game 1 between Dodo and BC Guppy. So a lot of Grand Finals this weekend. So yeah, that's it. That's it for now. Thanks everyone, and see you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I
Bye guys.